Alright guys, we are back with the Esports Championship at Chambers Bay. Rounds 3 and 4. We are tied for the lead at -7. 2 to 4 miles per hour speed, so even less speeds here. And I need to remember that they're braking a lot more than they seem based on the round 2. And I really need to be playing for like 20 yards of roll.
Today from the Pacific Northwest and Chambers Bay Golf Course, live third round coverage of
Even when, you know, seemingly I should not have to.
We should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par.
I wish Adam Scott was in this game.
And that will end up in the short grass.
They I don't know, for pairings and everything, they really needed more pros.
Now, obviously there's still a long way to go in this tournament. It is not in the win column yet. But Frank, when you talk about rookie seasons, this is definitely the best in recent memory, isn't it?
Without doubt.
Really far left, but it just felt weird aiming it so far to the right, you know.
What he's trying to do right now is just elevate themselves in a position on the FedEx Cup, make the Tour Championship, and really, you know, just kickstart what should be, judging by what we've seen this year, an amazing career.
You would hope. You would hope. What a putt on the first hole. We read it to perfection.
It is in for a birdie. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 8 under for the tournament.
Scott bogeys the first hole.
And Frank, it is not overly long. Where's the trouble here?
Well, 281 yards really to the big long bunker that goes all the way to the green. So as long as you can avoid that, you don't have to hit driver down here, just something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100 yards, really, or just over 100 yards in for your second shot. A really good chance, too, to get off to a good start.
Yeah, well, we go for it. We're going for the win, baby. I realize this isn't the last round, but, yeah. Alright. Okay, not much to this green. Everything is going downhill, so we're not going to want to hit it full. We'll hit a high one to try. Okay, so. Whoa. Okay. Try and give ourselves some spin. Coming off of a downhill slope. Oh, okay, it's still spun. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to spin backwards, to be honest. Well, okay, it's not. It's really not downhill that much.
Four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
About right there.
Very straightforward look here. Down the hill with no break.
No break, huh? No break. Oh, it was dead straight. It did go to the right, but it went back to the left. I figured, it seems like there's a lot more break in that beginning, but no. Okay. Okay.
At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so
this is the only par 3 that's not 240 yards. Remember, the wind is basically no. So slightly up, doesn't really matter. It's barely uphill on the green. It's going to the left, so let's take it high. It's downhill a good bit, so let's take it about right there, because this is a 6-iron. It's going a little bit more to the right than I would like. Oh, but it's a good shot.
Yeah, very good shot.
Almost hole high. Saying 1.3 above. It doesn't look that much, you know. See, it's about right there, I would say. read it great, and that's a birdie on a par 3. We birdied none last time. That's 9 under. Burns moves it to 7-2 back.
You get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short, off the tee, plus the
I think we
one
can go
right
power
side.
here.
You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right. This is another one.
Yeah.
Where you've got a general
Left is fine, and even if we hit it a little bit to the right, I think we would have been fine.
Measuring 495 yards.
Of course, with how much it rolls on that slope, probably not, so. Power probably wasn't the best idea there, but.
Play here on this second shot at the 4th hole.
Obviously, if you can reach, you should still go for it. The bunker that
So have to go about 146.
actually is there's nothing wrong with that second shot catching the ridge and going back.
It's uphill.
It's, a good one
That's
to
as
kick
far
start.
back as you can go. Let's go with a finesse. And go with a 150. Right there. Just because it is uphill. I gotta remember that because I didn't really I didn't really put that into play on my other rounds, how uphill it was. So
Shots like that lead is going to increase.
obviously it's going to the right immediately a good bit. So this is a tough putt. I don't even think that's enough. Oh, it was perfect. Look at that birdie.
Here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. Well, Frank, here at the 5th, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks straight away, but you'll see it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right. And those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit the tee shot.
Carry 362.
Nothing to fault there.
Almost 400 yards of a drive.
Back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
108. It is uphill. But not by too much. Let's go with a high one. Well, yeah, right there. It'll spin back. Ooh, it's not going to get high enough. Damn it. I was hoping to go past the hole by about 2 yards.
But still, how good can you putt?
Now this for birdie.
And I don't think he'll want to deviate from a straight-in read, just a little up.
Oh, it's going left. Doesn't look like it at all. On this screen, to me, it looks like it's going to the right. It's saying left. But yeah, left immediately. Didn't hit it either.
Little short.
That honestly could have been what hurt us right there with that putt.
Okay, that one finished off 4 apart. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the field. A lengthy par 4 though at 495.
Okay, it's uphill.
Slow creep. Gotta be careful that you don't get this one straight up.
If we're looking at this as well, it's a downhill slope, but no, it's coming back to an uphill one. Okay. How do we want to play this? Probably a finesse with the pitching wedge. Let's get it in high, because again, the wind's not really going to do anything. It's a little over what I wanted to hit. Yeah. It's more than what I wanted.
That one gonna
Damn
be
it.
okay, though it does finish just off the green.
Oh, you gotta fix your divot, man. Or your pitch mark. If it hits that, you know. Yeah, it's obviously going way to the right. Oh, what a read, though.
The pace was spot
Man.
on. Somehow just decided not to go down. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's
What a read.
and this will remain a 3-shot lead. On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that.
Man, we can't hit our driver
Yeah, you've mentioned it. 500
very
yards,
high or
it's
low
longer than that uphill.
when you're trying to do all that.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine
It's kind of disappointing. Might need to fix that.
The fairway nota, this
It's uphill a
is
good bit.
Left himself with 155.
Everything's going to the right
back
on that
right
pin.
corner of this green.
I think this might be perfect, to be honest, with how uphill it is. Overswung it. Oh, it needed it. Okay, wow. Really, really uphill.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back.
Right off the bat, but then, not much left up that hill. I'm going to say about right there. And when is this putt? 34? What am I going to hit this? I have no idea. I haven't come into contact with many that are this uphill. Oh, it overhit it by a little bit, but that was decently judged, I would say. Okay.
Well done.
Don't want to bogey there.
Here at 7. And he's gonna remain at 10 under. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly
I'm going to aim it over there because, again, if you go a little bit left, you're probably going to end up in the fairway. And this lets us go a little bit right. Unfortunately, it was dead straight. Oh, no. Come on. Whatever.
So that ball nestles
Whatever.
down in the rough.
We're in the fairway
A
last
little
time.
bit on that tee ball.
So 215 to the front. This is all the way in the back at 231. At 258. Honestly, with this hack, this could be perfect. It's gonna roll. So it might be a little bit too far to the right. Oh no, it's perfect. Come back off that. There we go. A great eagle look. Hit it into that rough right there, and you got yourself a perfect look.
Par 5 and Frank, a good look eagle.
Yeah, you're exactly
It's
right.
going way left.
2 good shots into this par 5 and a chance to be more than well rewarded.
Oh man, it was just so hard to put it that far to the right.
That distance every day, but that one never got online. No problems there. That one in for a
But through 8 holes, we are double under what we were on that second round. And nobody really making a move.
finishing up our front side here.
Might have to...
It's a par 3.
I didn't think I would be doing as well as I am
Absolute stunner, really.
right off the rip.
You realize that links golf
So I might need to turn the AI back up a little bit. Again, the wind isn't going to do much here.
still look absolutely
So on the green, it's going left the entire way.
got
So,
well over 200 yards here.
and it's
Even though
237.
requires a good tee shot, but a little 2 here, and you might just have yourself a good outward 9.
I think this 6, hitting it high, letting it fly. Oh God. Wow. That carried 35 yards.
Long on a downhill par
I don't think it was 35 yards downhill, was it? I have no idea.
Now a second to this par 3.
I don't know, but it didn't seem like it. There There we go. Playing for that run. We're hitting a lot better shots.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side. 4 under par.
4 under on the front. We'll take that. 4 ahead of Burns.
Player looking at on the 10th here at Chambers Bay.
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes really.
Every time we went
On what club you hit off the tee, it starts to narrow up.
power.
You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark, and that really sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
Just under 80 yards.
78 yards. A little bit up that hill. Definitely going to try to hit this high. It's 78, so let's go right there. I did that because, see, I normally hit it overswing, but I did under this time. Worked out. A little further left than I would have liked, but
It's now 7 feet for his birdie.
it says 1.2 below. It's pretty much all at the feet. There it is.
Right in. A birdie here at 10. And he gets it to 12 under par. Now on to the 11th. And Frank, we are looking at a long par 4.
Burns staying 4 back.
But there is love in the shadows here. Hit it over that dune down there in the middle of the fairway. If you can get it there around the 300-plus yard mark, then the hole obviously starts to get a little easier. That second shot, you'd like to hit a little bit of a cut in here, but there's 2 levels to this green, so make sure you're on the right level where that flag is.
To the ball on an upslope now for his second.
Green going a little bit left, hitting it into an upslope. 8 iron here. Let's go high with this. Let's go right there. A little extra yardage. Wind is into us, but remember it's not much, and it is uphill. Hitting into an uphill. Didn't need to overswing that. It's a little left. Ah.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
Yeah.
Chance now for another birdie.
And from here, it is going a bit to the right. A good bit. Say about right there. Might even be more than this. Yeah. Yeah. It was, I didn't hit it, really. If I would have hit it, it would have been good. It was uphill. It was saying it was pretty much level, but
That one finished off. It's in for par.
we're not making big mistakes, which is a good thing. I will say, though, now this, I would say Bandon Dunes is
Bay is known as the Narrows.
a decently easy course for the game. Once you figure out the run,
No sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, drive it over that bunker.
then it gets to be a pretty. Oh, we do have a pretty high one with the driver. Okay. Let's see if we can get it over all that. Ah, it's to the right. No, it's coming back. Oh, hell yeah. Again, I know it's gonna run,
Turning out to be
but what I was saying, if you can just figure out the run,
another fine tee shot.
you got the course. Because
So after nearly
the
driving
rough
this
doesn't
par
do
four,
too
he's
much.
second from behind the green.
I would say the greens. Where the hell are we? Doesn't even say. It's going to the right. I know that. So the greens aren't too tough. Ooh, that one. I say that as the green did this weirdness. But that was just over chip
14 feet to the hole.
right immediately, and then it's really not doing much. It's going uphill. It's going uphill a good bit. Can't believe I might par this again. Nope, birdie it. Awesome.
It is in for a birdie.
Off the tee, the hardest part are the par threes, and that's just because you got to figure out
Hole now, it's a dogleg
the height at which you are hitting from.
But at 534 yards,
You got to figure out the run from that height.
exactly where you want to hit
and you still got to land it, you know, in a good spot. But other than that, in the run, you know, you can figure those two things out, and it's a pretty easy course, even on sim. Now I know, like, the winds are pretty low for some reason. I feel like it would be higher, but I don't know. Alright, 189 to the front. And it is all going downhill on that left side. Not too much, though. And we need to aim over there anyway because of our lie and the tiny bit of wind. 220. So really, I mean, 200 is all we really need for this. We'll go with a high one. Yeah. So an example here, it's a little bit of an overswing, so it goes a little more to the right. If that was more to the left, the carry and the rollout was perfect. I've kind of figured that out. It was just that one was overswung, and so it went to the right.
A million miles away and still manages to hold the green.
I don't see this one doing too much. It's 47 foot. Let's put it at about right there. It is going a touch to the left. It's got it about right there. 69 foot. See if that works out for us. That's a little slow. It's probably short. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13.
Whereas, of course, the Masters is obviously, you know, there's,
And they're not easy.
even though there's not nearly as much run out, the course itself, whoops, don't even do that, is obviously a much more difficult course. Even though, if you, like, standing on a tee box, you take a picture and look at the way this course is laid out, this one you would think is way more difficult. But because of the greens, and because there's really no water to look out for,
Second shot coming up.
those things alone make this just a much easier course.
136 is the number. Pin all the way at the back. You can fly at the
All the way in the back. You can't fly it the full way because it will carry way too much. Let's actually go with a really high one here. It's down the hill. So let's see about that. Let's try to carry it just about all the way. It's under some, wow, what the hell? Why did that go so far left? Is it because it was, I pulled it a little bit. That's probably why.
Approach winds up in the bunker.
I really thought that was going to go to the right because of our lie.
Okay, not bad out of the sand. And
Should
that's
have,
what
but
will remain, trying to grind out a par.
just a touch. I don't even think we need to go out the hole for this. Oh, good God. Went a lot more. That's a bogey. That's our first bogey either of the tournament or since the first round. I can't remember which. And that really, I mean, that second shot, I just don't understand why it was so far to the left. I aimed it a good distance to the right. And again, this one is one of those where it's 232 to the front. And so, with it being as downhill as it is, 232 is what you need to carry, correct? 233, let's say. I think this is perfect because of that downhill nature. It should lend itself to that. It's going way left again, but this time it's okay. That was a great shot.
That allowed it to land softly. That's a nice
Definitely going to the right from where we are now. I mean, it's almost not moving. It's actually going to touch to the left. There we go. Birdie the par 3. Get back that bogey immediately.
Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Now the 16th hole here at Chambers Bay and Frank, it is a pretty short hole. What are the chances to come out of here with a birdie?
Well, you've just come off the short 15th. You can get on a little bit of a run here, providing you get in the fairway first.
Oh, on the power. Okay, so it's the power drive.
But once again,
You
this is a
can't
precision hole.
play a high one.
15. This is tabletop green, so
Ooh, might be a little too far right.
That one looking a
Yep.
little right.
Okay, now we got a good kick.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
So this one with the
So a
pitch.
great tee shot left him here. Now his
Right
second
here.
from relatively close
Now the
range.
pitches are something I really struggle with because I just haven't played them enough. So I kind of struggle to do anything with them. A little bit overswing. Yeah, see
huge mistake. That's
that run, and it's going up a hill. By the way, it hits the fairway and it going up a hill.
Now this
That just didn't make any sense to me.
This is a pretty straightforward putt overall, but we are going up.
And saying it's below, so going to the right at our feet, but from what we saw, it goes back to the left. So I'm going to play this as a pretty straight putt. It says it's going up a hill too, which is weird. But yeah, the pitches... Oh, that was a pretty good putt. The pitches are something that I really struggle with in this one. Whereas I think on 2K, they kind of have them... That's the one shot type. I think that they really have
substantial lead.
pretty balanced. I think the only thing 2K does wrong with the pitches is if you are a little bit slow, it takes off a massive amount of yardage, and it doesn't make any sense. Whereas this one, the pitches run a literal country mile. And that makes no sense because a pitch, unless you're playing it to run, you hit a low runner, they really should not run that much. So this one we can't really... I mean, 210, I feel like, is probably where you want this one to be. So let's play this 209 one. Because it is downhill. We have the wind helping. And it carried 5 yards extra, even though we underswung it by 1.7%. So that's a little weird there.
He's been good all day around the greens.
All
This is
day.
second.
All day around the greens, we've been good. Except for that one bogey. That thing was dead right from the start. Underswung it. That's probably why.
This from about 10 feet. Nope.
Where was that turn? At the end.
Left.
It's another bogey.
That one finished off good.
I wonder if putting my putting up would increase like your visibility of some of these beads, because I think that's a really good thing to have. This is where EA really shines, where 2K kind of fumbles.
Again, you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that
Is in their sim.
designed as a walking
Um,
and it was designed to have fun and test every department. You
like look at this scorecard view of
on both sides of the hole
this
than
hole.
any other hole
Okay.
on the golf course.
So we're hitting the power drive. Obviously, we can see that our power drive goes 303, and in real life, you kind of know what your landing spot is with your driver. And so we see 303. If we land it, it's obviously going to be in between the 278 and the 342. And so with that rollout, we should end up somewhere, just before or to the right of that bunker. Which means we kind of want to aim it about right here. And then also if you look at how many yardage markers you can see on this, just like you would have on a scorebook. Or whatever they call it. Oh, it's going to the right.
This one's
Okay, that's perfect.
here right.
That's perfect.
Turning out to be a wonderful
And then we go to our approach shot. It's 232 to the hole. We obviously don't need that full because of the rollout. It is severely uphill. Now again, same view this time. You know, obviously the yardages are all the way to the hole this time. So it's 228 to the front, and then you can also go to the green. That is amazing. This ad was incredible. So 228 to that front. You obviously don't want to carry it to that because of the rollout. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit a really high... We're going to hit a really high 4 and take it down here. And we're going to aim to the left, because if you're to the right in that bunker, obviously a no-go. And if we go to the right a little bit on the green, it may come back down for us. So about right there. And it goes to the right, like I thought it probably would. Oh, it hits really soft. Which I think may have actually been to our detriment. I think if that hits a little harder, it goes up that hill, comes back down to about 10 feet. And if you look at Sim, so we have this. You can do this in 2K as well, but it's a lot more. To get to be able to do this, you have to do 3 settings. You shouldn't have to do this. You have the 2.5 below that is at your feet, which is good because it's very difficult to see the ball at your feet. But then you click in the middle, and you can see this, and it gives you an overhead view with some grids, which I think is a perfect addition, because in Sim, in a video game, it is very, very difficult to really, really read these greens. It's not real life, you know. It's very difficult to read them, in my opinion. As somebody who really only has, we didn't hit that, who really only has, you know, a day or two to play the game a week.
Yeah, that's well played. It's a birdie at 18. That will be a third-round score.
And with other games that I'm wanting to play, Scott with a 1 over. Burns is really the only one trying to match us here. Those quality of life things and making the game more fun, and just that slight bit of realism, because in my opinion you need a tiny bit of that bead even in Sim. And let's go ahead and start our final round here. See if we cannot win it. Okay, I know the Pro Pass stupid thing, okay? I don't need you to do all that. Okay, so let's check this out. 3 to 5 miles per hour, firm and fast. Okay. Whereas 2K, I mean, there's really, with Sim, it is very, very bare bones. And some people like that, but unless it's your job to play these games, I don't know. In my opinion, having these little bit of things really helps. Because again, you don't have the beads on the green if you're just looking straight at it. You have them at an overhead view, and you don't have them in great detail. And so, in Sim, having that is an amazing help. And when you're a pro and you're on the tour and you have these scorecard books, this is kind of the view you have. You don't have, obviously, the hole on the left and everything like that. You just have this hole. But you have these distances. You even have stuff for the green. So 111, it's uphill, but not much.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to
underswung.
at least twice in your rookie season,
that is
players are starting to think, well,
awful.
They've figured out how to play this goal when the pressure's at the very
What are we like? We're over half the distance. Yeah, we're almost half the distance from the hole as we were.
Had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes
No, we could not.
short.
I don't think we can get a flop up here, can we? No, we cannot. A long flop we can. Let's go with the low one. So you're struggling on this first hole. Because I did not calculate that second shot. We need to make a miracle putt
Okay, that's acceptable there.
to save. Oh, maybe not a miracle one. I do think having to click in this twice every round is kind of annoying, but it's only the one time, so it's kind of like whatever. Just a little bit to the right. It is a touch down the hill. Try to save a par at the first. Nah, it's more than that. Damn it.
There, that'll leave just a couple of feet.
Alright, so not a great first hole. Bad approach shot is really all it was.
It's a bogey here at first.
But we were ahead by 4 or 5. And right now we're ahead by 3.
Now at the second and a medium length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dog leg to the left, rather long, skinny green here. Well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really
But that is why, like,
natural contours of the land.
I don't play Sim on 2K anymore because it became... The tee to green was really fun because it is a lot like this one. It's a little more bare, but it is a lot like this one. It's more fun. But once you get to the green, it becomes a chore. It just becomes awful. Okay, so everything's going a little bit to the left. It's 92. I want to hit a low one at about 84. So I think it's going to run, right? It's going to run a good bit. No, I'm dead wrong.
In golf, you've heard the term mulligan.
I should have hit a pitch or something if I wanted it to do that.
Very poor from that range.
No, that was just me being stupid, to be honest. That was just me being an idiot. Not really... because again... Ooh. Ooh. That wasn't good.
8-foot putt here.
Okay, let's not give this away in the first 2 holes now. Okay.
Good putt there. It's in
But yeah,
second.
with 2K, it just becomes such a chore, such a drag once you get to the green. And Burns, I think, goes birdie. And we got to make a move. He's only 2 back now.
Be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green, you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners.
Okay.
Flagtails, but,
So it is downhill by a good bit. Green is pretty flat in terms of elevation where we're hitting at. 189. If we hit this high, let's go with this. Because 186, that's just before the green. I usually go over swing a little bit, way right. It's not going to come back either. Damn it.
And that one
If that wasn't so far to the right, I think we would have been really good there.
short grass.
Damn it, man. Yeah. And man, those chips just run. Like that chip rolled 10 yards. That's insane. So I do think that they have the run a little bit overboard with a couple of the courses, I think. And then they have the stop on the courses that are soft a little overboard as well. So I think if they fix those 2 things, I think the ball physics tee to green would be perfect. If they just, didn't do as much of that.
But if anything, you want to keep the tee shot down the left side. It's going to give you a better angle to the green.
Yeah, but you're going to be on such a slope with your feet. If you can get this in the fairway on this right side, you're going to have a much flatter lie. Obviously, this one is below our feet a little bit, but... And with this, remember, this one is severely up the hill, so... And it's 119. A little less, not really, buddy. Let's take this high. About right there. I didn't mean to underswing it. Damn it. If we hadn't underswung, that'd be on the green. We're still gonna putt this. And it's below, but I think that's mostly at our feet. Mostly. They mostly come at night. And it is a bit up the hill at the flag. So this is 8, 16, 24 feet. So we're looking at, let's go about right here. It's a pretty good putt. Oh! That was a pretty good putt.
That will somehow stay right on the edge. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field.
Is Zalatoris looking to make a move?
Fun to swing away on an elevated tee like this, the 5th here at Chambers Bay.
It looks straight away. It certainly does. And under 500 yards, so it gives you a chance, plus that elevation. You should be able to knock one down there. The whole pinch is in, though, with those bunkers left and right. And there's just one bunker in the front of this green. And
look at that draw.
As you can get, should be avoided.
Be careful. They call this hole free fall. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's
yeah, the driving's been really, really good. So this one, mostly trying to get over that bunker. If you're hitting a wedge, you do kind of want to hit on that downslope so that you get some of the that spin taken away. So it is above, so we're gonna aim it about right there, 125, a little bit up the hill. Let's go with this. Oh, what the hell? Underswing 7%. What the fuck? See, when I had taken the club back before, and when I said what the hell, I felt that vibration as if it was way more. Like it was overswung by a lot. Whereas that was underswung by 7%. That made no sense at all.
And par should be pretty well within reach.
That just made no sense from the fairway there. Burns bogey, so we get back to that 3-shot lead.
It is, but once again, a generous fairway. Just use those mounds down the left as an indicator on your line. Hole bends a little bit to the right. Good tee shot, though, and everything is in front of you.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
111 left to the hole. Standing on the wrong side of par right now, looking to get back to even.
Yeah, we haven't had that yet.
Sandwich in the air.
Maybe that vibration I felt was me taking the stick too far left or right, as if I was trying to hit a draw or a cut.
Pretty easy putt on the way.
Going a little bit to the right. Probably more than this. No less. Okay. Okay.
That's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Safely in for
Okay, that's unfortunate.
and he'll remain right where he is. Frank, this is a daunting challenge. The 7th hole, long par 4. It's over 500 yards.
A huge bunker down the right side that probably runs for a good 200-300 yards. Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called humpback.
Left.
But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one
Ooh.
greenside bunker to be worried about.
Did it get into that heavy
Three
stuff?
left of that.
Here at 7, this
No.
is second from off the fairway.
It's uphill. Again, we're in the rough, but it doesn't matter for some reason. You want to carry at 116 at least. So it's probably right. Let's try it right there. Long is better than short. Oh god, we're short. I really underestimate how much uphill it is.
Snap, just caught it
Really bad.
the rough.
I didn't catch it fat. I didn't hit it hard enough.
Now it is time to
Dick.
regroup and try to escape with a par.
What am I? 34. Yeah, the long flop, that's right. I was like, I know we have a longer one than this. It's the long flop.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. 12 feet still to go.
Now, if we look at this, I mean, it looks like it's going way left. But based on all this, it really doesn't. I should have listened a little bit more to the
But not quite on target.
grid.
That one in.
It's 2 bogeys, man.
Lead.
And we're trying to give this tournament away. Only 2 back, or 2 ahead again.
And a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunker.
But we got a par 5. We've birdied it, as far as I know, every time.
You're going to realise that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it
Okay.
back towards the player. So use that to your
Why is it doing the thing where it's like it's telling me I'm hitting like a fade or something? I don't understand that. Really? Whatever.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but you're going to have to
It
muscle
was,
this
remember, it was
one out.
perfect last time. 225 to the front. It's only 250. This 4 iron's going 231. I think that's too much. I mean, it says it's way uphill, but I mean, it just does not look like it. Ooh, that was way too much. Landed pretty soft. It might come back. Yeah, it's going way right too. No, it's coming back beautifully. Well, that's not that much. Okay.
It is one of the more satisfying.
All right, to get back to level. Come on now.
Into a par 5 the second, you knock
I'm
it
looking
out.
about right
Certainly shortens up
here.
the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind.
It's saying almost nothing to the right,
Sail towards the
and
green.
it's saying more left. But I just don't see that at all. I see it going all to the right. I'm gonna trust myself. Nope, nope. Should just hit it dead straight.
Just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And he will definitely not say no to that. Really good mix of holes here at Chambers Bay. And Frank, we finished this front side with a par 3 after just having come off that long par 5.
All right, but we got a shot back.
The tee is some 100 feet up in the air, so you get a great view of this magnificent golf course, and you realise why it's called a true links. This green here, though, it looks rather daunting, well bunkered on the right side. You can see enough.
I meant to
Once
underswing
again, length,
'cause
use the bounce.
I didn't want to go a club less, but I knew I was still hitting too much. So I underswung a little bit and boom.
You maneuver it, and that's a really good example right there. Beautifully executed.
This thing is downhill. Looks uphill. Did I underread? Oh god, massively underread. Well, massive, but
At the right line.
underread by a few inches. Damn it, man.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the
Damn it, 1 over for the front 9.
and that's going to be a 1 over score.
Well, that's our worst front 9 so far, but we're still 4 ahead with Burns playing it at even par.
On the 10th here at Chambers Bay.
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really. I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit on.
You don't have to be,
It starts
trust me.
to narrow up. You really want to avoid those those two short bunkers.
I have yet to hit a bad drive on this hole. Now, I have barely birdied it, I think, being so short into it, but...
Even 100 yards coming up for his second.
Even 100, what does a... Why do we have a 7-iron? Oh, okay. I want to hit... Where's the pitch? Am I not close enough for a pitch? Is that it? That might be it. Not close enough for a pitch. I was like, I can land this short and have it roll up with how long those pitches roll. Not much break into this. Yeah. And it's uphill. I didn't hit it. Oh, what the hell? It was dead straight. It was dead straight. Again, I underread it so badly in that first round that I'm still putting more than what I think. And so it's kind of hurting us on this round.
The 11th hole, long par for 537 yards. Frank, how do you play this hole with a bazooka?
Yeah, you try and take that June out of play, that's for sure, in the middle of the field. Bunkers down the left are more for scenic rather than they're not really problematic for the player off the tee. Just as I said, hit it over that June, and then really there's a ridge in the middle of the screen, so you've got to be on the right level.
I think a high one here will work. Try to land it a little bit short. It'll still run up a little bit. Yeah. Ooh. Not as much run as I thought. I thought maybe 5 yards of run.
Welcome in, Iona Steven. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, and it's a pretty makeable one. Little bit of break from left to right. Really not a lot.
It's right to left, but okay. And it's pretty flat, so it's about right there. Ooh, what in the Okay. Should have trusted the lie percentage more than anything, because that told you more than you needed to know right there. Again, we don't need the power drive. We know this. Hit it high. Let it fly. Where is the pin? Oh, it's on the front. So high, yes. Let's take it back as far as we can. Tried not to overswing, but I still did. Ooh. Ooh. Still needed to carry that, though.
Gonna be into the bunker off the tee. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole.
Oh.
Okay, good out. And that's
Surprisingly, that is our best our best approach shot. It says below. That's what that's saying as well. Slightly downhill.
boy, that seared the left edge, but it did want to go in.
In no way, shape, or form did that show anywhere of going to the left. The below showed to the right, and the green grid showed to the right, and at the hole it went left. Instead of turning into the hole, it turned left outside of the hole. So that one we got screwed over, but it looks like we're going to win this one anyway, unless we massively screw it up. Both EA and 2K still have very obvious, like, fixes they need to do with the greens.
Needless to say, that's got to be avoided.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
And it's so disappointing that both games have the same problem when it comes to reading the greens, whereas, like, they're just wrong so much. This So this is downhill. Let's go with the less clubs. So 203. Yeah. Left. Damn it. It's still long, wow. Really long. Well,
not as close
yeah, that carried almost 10 yards further than it should have.
greens and regulations on a regular basis,
Like what?
you're going to have a chance.
Be like right there, I'm guessing. Yeah, big time in the beginning and then not much after that. It's 41, slightly down the hill. Let's go 38. I under hit that like a mother. That's a bad putt. That's what that's called.
The head there, that needed a bit more.
Sure did, buddy. Oh my God. I can't trust the percentage or the degree. Like 0.5 should have really done nothing. I played it to the edge of the cup. That 0.5 should have been in the middle, not left of the hole. Especially with it being only 5.5 foot long.
And by this point, the players will know whether they're on their game or off their game.
At 546 yards, this hole can be shortened considerably if you choose to take a brave line down the left side. You can chew
Yeah, we took a brave line, but it didn't pay off.
But once again here, because the hole bends to the left, you've really got to know which direction that wind is coming from.
Do we even need a hack?
Is that as bad as it looks?
No. Downhill, wind in our face. Can't take it too high because we're in the rough. If we go with the 162, we can land it short and have it run up. This is only a 9-iron though, so I don't know how much is really gonna run. Oh, way right. We gotta push that. Okay. Bad second shot on my part.
Get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
Played that perfectly.
Pretty stylish right there. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field.
4 clear and we're 2 over with nobody behind us that's even playing still. Like, you know, on the leaderboard.
Par 315.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can actually see a tree. It's one of the few that are on the golf course. Hence the name of 15. It's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole. But in the US Open, obviously they can play it at around 250 yards. It's just a fun par 3. But check where that flag is, because sometimes 3 is a good score here.
Oh yeah, I mean, we hit probably one of the best shots you could hit, I think.
This would be a big bonus if it went in. More than likely, just trying to get this one close.
So that's 30 feet. Play it right there. Overswung that a little bit, but went in the hole. All right.
From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Now to the par 4, 423 yards, 16th hole. What's the right play, Frank?
Fairway first. Once again, you'll see the slope of the fairway from the left to the right side. It means move your aim down that left side. It'll make this fairway appear that much bigger. And of course, then when you hit into this green, you really
Didn't mean to do that.
flight that second shot properly. This is like a tabletop green.
I mean, unless we drop 5 shots in the next few holes, we're just going for everything, really.
Nothing to fault there. Good balance.
I'll be turning the AI back up to about 90, I think.
Good chance to get one in.
So with this one right here, if we're looking at this, now, 58 yards. Obviously these run, like, God, they run. So let's go with this. I mean, this is landing at 16 yards short of the hole. I think that might even be too much. And I underswung it just by a touch. Look how much that runs. I mean, played it beautifully. That thing ran 20 yards.
Excellent shot.
Tap in birdie right there. We're back to level par with 2 to play.
15 and 16. And after missing the cut in last week's event,
Shut up.
what a turnaround as he tries to.
Hey, we didn't miss the cut in last week's. It was one round.
You don't need just a tag out here at Chambers Bay. Seems like you need a sports psychologist. You start thinking about the names of these holes. Beached at 16 and what's 17 called?
Derail. And you can see
So it's 201 to the front right there. I think we just go for that.
going in the wrong direction. This is not a hole to
It's
start.
going to go a little bit to the right if it hits where we are aiming.
Just a good tee shot that lands
It's a little bit left. Oh, it carried 13 yards further.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on.
Weird.
But it'll be a long look coming up.
And from here,
A look
left.
for birdie at 17.
And this really is
Not
all about
much.
visualization. You've got to see the line
It's
from the
mostly
left
at our
to the top,
feet,
maybe a foot, foot and a half in front of you.
but then it does seem to go back a little bit. I hit it a little hard, I think. No, I didn't hit it hard enough. It was uphill basically, that means.
No problems there. That's par here at 17.
Last hole, par 5. Can we go under par?
Right where it is.
Adam Scott finishes at 8 under.
Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view and you realise that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on
Left.
both sides of the
Might be in
hole
that bunker.
than any other
Yep.
hole on the golf course.
Damn. May not be able to go for this one.
And that one, not
274.
gonna take time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. Second now.
238 3 wood. We have a great lie. And this is another thing where I think EA excels, where 2K drops the ball. If you're in the bunker, no matter what, you're going to have to go up. Like I'm saying, if you have a full shot out of the bunker, and not like a pitch or a splash, you're going to have to go up like 3 clubs at least. Whereas this one, this rolled in there and it rolled in like 10 yards. We have an 89 to 95% lie. And that's how it should be. Now, if your ball plugs or you just don't get a great lie, that's different. But at 274 yards, we only really need to carry this max 250. Let's hit a lower one right here. We should be able to get this here. That's realistic. Whereas 2K, you would never be able to get this here onto the green. Now in real life, obviously, it's a much more difficult shot just because your footing, and if you just catch it a touch before the ball, you're not going to be able to do it, but
That is a big mistake.
shut up. Honestly, can we hit a flop here? Yeah. Let's just hit a flop. Oh, I mean, it couldn't do a better one. And we finished -1 for the round.
There you go. It's a win here in Washington on the PGA Tour. So this a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank gets a 3rd career victory.
And a good one.
Yeah!
Come a little quicker.
It wasn't very.
It'll
Yeah.
be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Berner. This has
Later, Rich. And other people. You think for a win we get a lot of stuff, but I think it's just based on your round, really. Yeah, it's just based on the round. And up next we have the Carolina Open. Okay, so we do have another one before the Masters. And that's a 1 round, so yeah. So, before we go anywhere, I guess we can look at our golfer. We do have a level up. So what I would like, honestly, is putting, but I don't think, what do we have? We have 2. I don't think we have enough to get it up. Cost 5. The putting just costs so much. Oh no, it costs 2, so we can get 1 more for the putting. Then 5, 8. So if we get 2 every time and it goes to 60, we have 10 more. We'll get 20. With putting, we can go all the way up to here. A golden Texas wedge. And then what else? I think this is our recovery. What is this right here? That is the golden hack, which we can get right now. And then with driving, we get power approach, power drive silver, hack gold. But they cost so much. Like if we went all into driving, we could only get here and then do like 1 in putting. I saw Jack Nicklaus's stats, by the way, and his driving is all the way up here, which makes no sense. Back when they played, their driving would be, I think, like right here. So I don't know why Nicklaus' driving is all the way up here. I really don't think we need any more in driving. If anything, we can go back down to power approach, but this gives us the hack as well. I think the thing is, do we need this if I'm not going to go into that second power? You know what I mean? Does it matter? Because if I need this one for the second power, for this hack to work, then there's no point, and I'll just go all in on putting. You know? And see how that works for us. So let's go ahead and we can unlock these things, I guess. For the ones that you don't buy, they kind of suck. There's a hat with a golf ball on it. What does that say? Stupid visor. You do get some decent cosmetics with the one that you have to pay for, but I think it's like $10. Like I can see $5, you know. I can see $5 for the pro pass or whatever the fuck it's called. Like I really like this shirt, to be honest. I thought that was going to show me. Oh, R3 to preview. Bad birdie. Fresco driver. I don't want that piece of shit. Tireless hats. Well, those are some ugly ass shoes, I tell you what. It's a lady's shirt. So you get the signature spec, Jack Nicklaus 1965 Masters ball spec, and what will go up for us is a shit ton of stuff. Holy hell. And then you get the Jordan Spieth 2015 Masters wedge spec. Wow, okay. Then for the one you have to pay for, you get this shirt, which I don't mind that shirt, but missed out on Bryson's driver spec. I kind of wish I would have got that. We'll claim these, I guess. It gives us a lot of coins, I guess. Alright, I think we claimed all the ones we have at the moment, yeah. Do we have any rewards? I don't think so. Oh, we have Epic Wood, EA Sports Championship, TU11. I don't know what that is. Season 11, I'm guessing. Open them all. Epic wood, balanced spec. I mean, shit, might as well put it on. We have 2 woods. Equipped to all. So does that mean it is also equipped to the 7 wood? Yes, okay. Because as you can see, it doesn't do any difference. So I'm guessing that means it is, it's got the specs on it. So we got that, a lot of coins, a couple of tickets. Okay. And let's see. Activate premium pass with 1,000. Oh, we can actually get it. I have 1,500. Activate premium pass plus obtain 2,000 tokens with 1,500. I don't need tokens. Okay, so we can activate it. Interesting. I don't know if I want to. Let's see. Starter bundle. I don't know why the fuck you would need that. What do we got? Danielle Kang's ball spec. Don't think I need that. Clothing, that's a very ugly hat. I don't mind this ping hat, to be honest. Kind of like that. Equipment, let's see if they got anything new. I really like the look of this driver, for some reason. Oh, it's a Europe. Okay. I like the look of Europe's driver. Ooh, I really like this. I'm gonna get this. I really love, I have Titleist irons right now, but I love the look of that. Oh, I can't, okay, swap all. Thank you. Thank you. I was gonna say, if I can't do that. I really like the look of those. TaylorMade black wedge. I have a black sand wedge. I'm really sad that I missed out on that sick putter. I really wanted that because that's what I have in real life. Really sad that they're not going to be getting that back. What in the hell? Driving hybrid. That's interesting. I kind of like that. Pretty nice. Okay, guys, that's where we're going to end it when we come back. Since we do have one more tournament to do, I may do that before jumping into doing Nicholas' stuff and the Par 3 Masters course. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.